Morning America.
What up, YouTube? What up? Cuba No More coming at ya with Word on the Street. A YouTube channel designed for people that like streetwear and adults. And in this one,
and adults.
yeah, you never seen that guy?
No.
Really? Damn. You don't know who I'm talking about. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you know what's up, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Word on the Street podcast.
Hello.
Episode number 71. 71.
No.
That is
There's no way.
71, gang.
Wow. I thought we were still on 5.
We're on 71 now.
That's
The
crazy.
60s felt so long.
60s
We were rolling 60s for a while, gang.
rolling 60s
and
straight.
now,
Now.
so whoop.
All right.
Now
So
we're over
not how
here.
that works.
We're rolling 70s now. We went up a tier.
That's not.
How do you feel to be 30 episodes away from 100?
We get a bunch more guests on before 100.
You think so?
I think we need to up the hype for 100. We need to skyrocket. We got the, what is it, Yuto Origami Nike SB. It's a mocha green. That's what you said. Matcha green.
Like, what the fuck is mocha green, bro?
It's the opposite of mocha brown, bro.
What the fuck?
Matcha green. It looks like wasabi and matcha and like a bunch of Asian food, you know. But the shoes real cool. I mean, for starters, you sitting on that one. All right, we're gonna let it cook for a bit.
Go ahead, bro. You're talking.
No, I'll let you take over.
For starters, what?
I'll let you take over.
For starters,
I think the shoe's really cool. What do you think about it?
I think they're cool. I personally like these better than the first pair he dropped.
What was the first pair?
It was like blue and gray and brown. Had some brown in there. Looked similar. It had like the same little tab, but I don't know. I personally like this one better. The quality feels better. The materials are different. It feels like they let them use more materials this time instead of just the suede and the nubucks, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like overall, even the inside has that really nice lining.
Yeah, the inside on this one is insane. Like it's good. It's nice suede on the inside, like the good stuff. Like I would fuck this shoe.
Bro, it's a nice shoe. Definitely, I think he killed it. It comes with a pair of like gray or cream. I don't know what color this is.
It's this color right here.
Not really.
Oh, it's like a shade lighter.
And then it comes with a pair of pink laces.
And green? Oh, the green one.
And then the green are already on the shoe. So it comes with 3 laces.
The wasabi laces, the pink salmon laces, and the gray whale laces.
Yeah, definitely with I don't know. I think it's a cool shoe. I think he killed it.
Yeah, I like how the middle part is like 2 different colors on it.
Yeah, it's like washed or something. It feels weird right
the
there.
The dye
is
like, weird. Yeah, the texture of it is rough too. Kind of like gritty. Like
it feels like you got the suede wet. You know when you get suede wet
and it dries up.
Yeah. That's what it feels like.
Pre-wet.
Pre-nutted. The pre-nutted Yuto Origami.
Yuto Origami. Shout out Yuto, good friend of the pod, sending these in.
Yeah, Gooba's already wearing a pair.
I have them on my dick.
He has them on, and we have mine on the table, so we're gonna.
And what is this box thing on there?
I'm so glad that Nike is sending us.
What is this box thing?
What box thing?
Like you see, it's got like 4 legs at the bottom. Like what is it supposed
to? I don't know. Maybe take the insole out and you can look at it.
I don't want to pull it out. I don't want to un-DS these shoes.
You're not gonna un-DS the shoes because you're taking the insole out. Damn, the insole's really.
Yeah, it's in there. It's fine. Just leave it. It's in there, bro.
Oh, it's like a whole design though.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Good eye. Oh wow.
It's like, oh, it is. It's like a cargo box or something. It looks like.
Look. And then what's the top?
I don't know. You may have to put both shoes together to see what the top is.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a matcha. It's a matcha. Yeah, it is. It's like a little matcha thing.
What's a matcha?
It's a drink.
Yeah, I've never.
Shout out Reggie.
Shout out Reginald. A matcha cafe. Go check them out.
All of a sudden knows what matcha is.
5 stars. Go check out the homie.
Shout out Ragged. Yeah, you gotta put it together to see it.
Let me see.
Oh no, it's
Let me
the
see it.
same thing, just flipped. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, it's a matcha.
Yeah. That's cool. That's a
That's
cool
sick
insole
though.
too. Even the insoles are cool. Y'all look at
Yeah,
this.
come on now.
You guys can see the insoles too, I guess. But
I mean, it's time to go all out on these shoes and make some cool shoes.
shout out you though, bro.
If you're gonna make a shoe, make it cool.
If you're gonna send us a shoe, send it to this PO box right here. Please.
Only if they're cool.
Yeah, if they're like this is the standard.
Please don't send us no
No fucking.
Osiris.
Don't send us no fucking Drew House, yo.
None of the Drew House stuff.
Don't send us no Drew House. And speaking of Drew House, yo.
Wow.
Jinx, you only had. Speaking of Drew House, yo. Motherfucking.
Bro, look how fucked up my phone is.
Bro, you don't fucking. First of all, you don't have a case on it. And second of all, you drop it every time you get out of the car.
I don't drop it every time I get out.
Every single time, bro. You put that shit on your lap and then you stand up.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that
drop
often.
the phone.
I'm not that kind of stoner. I know a few stoners like that.
You definitely do that.
I
Why
don't
don't
do
the fuck you don't
I
have a
toss
case
it
on your
on-
phone, bro?
Oh, I don't care for it.
Well, yeah, and that's why your phone looks like that. And now
I
you're
know.
complaining. You're like,
No,
whoa,
I'm not
my
complaining.
phone
I
is
said go
fucked
look
up.
at it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
No one's
fucked up.
complaining.
That's our camera, bro.
It's called observation.
That's our camera.
I said look how fucked up it is.
Now you can't even zoom out a little bit.
Well, now because my camera's fucked. I gotta get a new one. Probably get an upgraded version like you.
And look, if you had a case, you would have to get new phones every year, bro. Isn't that insane? Yeah.
Speaking of
absolutely.
fucking Drew House,
Yes. Speaking of Drew House,
they're canceled.
I don't even know what the fuck they did.
Their regular scheduled program from Forever 21 is over.
Yeah, so I guess Justin Bieber's old brand, Drew House, the smiley face brand right here,
Wow.
got canceled.
Very
Justin Bieber said
innovative.
that if you fuck with Justin Bieber and you care about him and his family and shit, to stop buying Drew House.
Even
That's
though
a crazy thing to say. Like I've been promoting this brand for years, but
if you love me and you love my
now,
family.
yeah, stop buying it now.
Did you ever hear Justin Bieber say the lawnmower joke?
That's just straight.
Why are black people afraid of chainsaws?
Don't even say it. Don't say it.
You can say motorcycle too, right?
And he's like 14 in the video, or like 13. Anyways. And we're back.
All right. Well, yeah. So Justin Bieber should get canceled too, but they're trying to cancel his old brand.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck they did. All he said was, "Don't wear this if you like me. If you care about me, guys, stop buying this stuff." So now stop buying this brand and buy my new brand.
Buy my new brand. Don't buy the old one.
Yeah.
I don't own the old one anymore.
I don't, but I own this new one, so
But I
go
own
buy
the
this
one.
one. I don't get paid off the old one enough, but I will get paid off this new one. So go support this new
please
stuff.
buy this one.
Yeah, that's basically what I heard. And then the owner of Chinatown Market, Mike Sherman, comes out and he says,
Mike Sherman?
No, Mike Sherman comes out and
Shout
he
out
says,
Mike Sherman.
Sure, shout out Mike Sherman.
Good friend of my podcast.
Nice.
This
is your podcast. I'm just the co-host.
No,
but,
not this podcast. Another
fucking-
one that I do.
Yeah, Mike Sherman, the Besitos Locos or whatever the fuck it's called.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know, the ones that you were gonna leave me for.
No, it was called the Gentleman's Podcast.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, but Mike Sherman, you know, he went on, just to steal your mojo real quick. He went on Instagram talking about, you know, the creators, the director creators that Drew know what they did.
They're being so cryptic, bro.
Oh, that's what he said.
I know they're being so cryptic.
Oh,
like if
but
it's like just fucking say it, bro.
Design, yeah, like
just fucking say what happened. Stop
it's
being
obviously
so
that they stole the design. Omar informed me that Chinatown Market does have the smiley
Not
face.
anymore. I don't.
But I mean, what do you think about them calling him out like that?
I'm telling you, it's just because he doesn't get paid off the other.
No,
brand
but Chinatown Market, Mike Sherman.
Oh, bro, like yeah, I know. I get you guys do own the smiley face, but realistically, like.
So like, but what's the last?
It's not like you created. It's not like you fucking. He created the smiley. Like, yeah, I get you maybe copyrighted it, but you didn't create it.
Copyrighted.
Like, You
Yeah,
didn't
but
like.
also like, what is Drew House
That's like me
doing?
fucking saying I created this happy birthday song, gang.
The smiley face. Like, what is Drew House done as of recently that like they need to be called out for? Like, I don't know
Justin
anyone that
Bieber
wears
just
that.
because he doesn't wear it. Because people will probably. What did I say on the last episode? Didn't Justin Bieber have another brand called Drew House?
Yeah. So
Literally
people
on the
probably still
last
think
episode
that he
that
owns
he
it,
owns that brand
and they're
too.
still
So that's
buying
why
it.
he's saying no, don't know. That's why I'm starting a new brand because I don't own
I
this
own
one
this
over
brand.
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the one again? Skylark.
Yeah.
Shake.
It's just a bunch of bullshit ass names, bro.
Yeah. Drew House, Skylark. Well, Drew House is his middle name, right? Drew.
I guess.
And then Skylark is his kid's name.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm
Did
just
I?
kidding. Search
Oh,
it
I don't
up.
know. I'm just gonna search it. I don't care that much.
But yeah, that's insane. I don't know why Justin Bieber's trending right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why people. Are you still a fan of him? Like, do any of his songs still come on and
Kind
you
of
know,
looks
like
homeless.
sing them?
I don't have his songs on my playlist.
Oh, you don't fuck with him like that no more.
No.
When did you grow out of like the Justin Bieber
Bro, I
stuff?
was fucking 13, bro.
When you grew out of it?
Bro,
No,
that was so fucking long ago. You're trying to act like I
I'm not trying
fucking.
to like. You can still listen to Justin Bieber.
Yeah, now everybody does. Now it's cool. Yeah, you're right.
No,
I remember.
I'm
I
not saying
I
it's
remember when it used to
cool.
not be
I'm
cool,
not
bro.
saying
Yeah,
it's cool. I'm
for
just
sure.
saying that you could, if you would want it to, you could still listen to Justin Bieber. I'm not trying to make fun of you here. Oh my god. But Rude faces $1 million lawsuit after allegedly copying
It's
Tokiko.
not even allegedly.
You have to say allegedly
Bro, I'm like that is blatant.
for legal
They
reasons.
blatantly.
For copying Tokito designing. So Tokito is like from what I saw, they do like design posters, like I don't know, just art posters that you hang up. They have like a cool type of pattern where it looks like streets and stuff. But I guess that is their thing for sure. So, but I mean, yeah, as soon as I opened it, like you could tell that they stole
It literally is. He took my whole flow word for word, bar for bar.
it. Yeah,
Literally, bro.
they
Stole
didn't
that shit.
even only put Rude on it. They didn't
Only
even
thing he
like,
tweaked was that.
yeah, like didn't even change any of the other
He took the
logos.
eraser tool on fucking on Photoshop,
Yeah,
erased their
and
name,
just inserted
added logo.
There you
We
go.
have new collection, guys.
And that's crazy. It's crazy to think like a lot of like they think they're gonna get away from it. But how are you gonna like Rude? How are you gonna like steal from a French company? When like that's your demographic is like
Damn,
fancy people and shit like that.
I didn't even think about that.
Like how do you think you're gonna get away with stealing from your own demographic? You know, like obviously they're gonna catch on and be like, oh shit, look, that's our design. So I think that's crazy as fuck because you can't be Robin Hood, steal from the poor and give to the poor. Like
Yeah,
that's knockoff Robin Hood. You got to steal from the rich, take from the poor. You can't steal from a fucking little company. Yeah, like it's just come on now. Also, like Luigi, I thought you slept on cardboard bed or some shit.
I slept on the bed made out of wood.
Yeah, like come on, bro. You know better than to do that. So I don't know. What do you think about it though? Like,
Bro, like it's blatant. Like some stuff, like okay, like the Blasey thing we're about to get into. Some may say, "Oh, I could be reaching," right? And some may say, "No, Blasey's right." But this one is pretty blatant. It's
it's
pretty.
just copy and
Boy, they
paste.
took his whole flow, bar for bar, word for word, bro.
And I think they thought they were gonna get away with it because they put it on a piece of clothing and not like a poster.
Wait, it would have been way worse if they made a poster.
Dude, that
Oh
would
my
imagine.
god, bro! He's like poster, t-shirt, and shorts. Calling it.
Yo, but shout out to this brand though, Tokiko, because they're about to come up on $1 million. Maybe even more if it goes through. So I think
I
that's
think
great.
I think they have a pretty good chance of winning.
I think Rude, they're gonna learn the lesson. Like
They're
you,
gonna lesson they learned.
you can't just steal. Like that guy
You gotta
did say.
copy.
You did, yeah. That guy did say that good artists copy and great artists steal, but you also get caught when you steal. So try to copy a little bit. I mean, take our the goat, the now late goat Virgil Abloh. Take his rule the 3% rule.
That wasn't even 3%. That was like
That was
1%.
not even
That was
1%.
like
Point
0.5%,
zero
bro.
zero zero one. Like,
All you did was erase.
but I mean,
Hey,
getting
bro,
into the
you could have
next
done
thing.
like a cool, like, okay, let's say you're inspired by the street thing.
Yeah,
Maybe think about like that rug that used to be like the cars and shit.
yeah, done something
know?
like that,
Something, you feel me? Something along like,
and then make it like
you know?
where it's night, so it's still kind of the same kind of black,
There you
like
go.
but
Something, bro. But no, bro. You
bro,
saw
these
that
people
shit and
can't
you
think.
said copy and paste, gang.
But you gotta think like Root is one of
He
these
said
like
Control C, Control V,
enter,
erase,
yeah,
insert,
print,
PDF, extract.
export,
That's
extract,
PDF.
yeah. Took one USB from one location to another location, got the files printed, and then sublimated, and there you go.
Do you think like he'll ever admit, yeah, I stole this from you, or do you think to the grave he's like
To the
admitted it?
grave, he's not even gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Like
gonna
Kim
avoid
K,
it.
he's not gonna talk about Kanye saying that he wrote the Skims
Kanye
logo.
didn't say that. Consequence said that.
Oh, who is that?
I don't know. That's why
Okay.
you're like die hard on this subject right
We
now.
need to figure
And
out
I'm like,
consequence. What does he do?
I'm
There's a
like, bro,
consequence to
I
this.
think he's just a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a like does he like this producer or
I,
do you
I
think
no, I don't know.
no one
I
knows
don't
anything about
know.
this guy?
You're willing to die on this hill, and I respect that. But bro, there's nothing to die for on this hill.
That's crazy. Well, I just want to figure this out.
I'm telling you, Kanye does not write like that. To be so, that's a font, dog. Like to be consistent like that with every letter.
You never know.
You're like, maybe he drew something up.
Look at you. You're consistent with every design.
I'm not. He drew up. Maybe he drew up something, and then he fucking.
You really are though.
And then
I'm honestly like so proud of you.
they touched it
Like
up.
on some real shit. Like fuck all that Kanye shit.
Bro,
I'm
what are
really
we
proud of you,
doing?
bro. For like literally the fact of how consistent your designs are. It just like you really be
I haven't
drawing.
dropped anything.
You really. I never said your clothes. I never said
Yeah.
how consistently you drop
No,
clothes.
yeah.
I never said how consistently you
Sorry,
post on
I'm
your
uncomfortable
Instagram.
with
I never
this.
said how consistently you fucking post on your website. Website's not even up right now.
I'm
I didn't say
uncomfortable with
none
the
of that.
compliment.
I said how consistently your designs are.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
you
you,
draw
bro.
all the fucking time.
Thank you, bro.
That's what I'm talking
I'll
about.
give you a kiss after.
No, like dead ass, bro. You be killing it
Thank
out
you.
here. You be drawing up all your own designs. It's not like you're just over here fucking taking images and then vectorizing them and then making them a design like I fucking do. No, bro. You literally
You
sit
touch
there
them though.
and you fucking like draw them yourself and then like literally meticulously down to the letter, which is crazy, bro. Like to think that all your designs are literally hand drawn, even the like words. Like it's not a font. It's really not a font.
Like I just,
You are the font,
it.
bro.
I've learned it. Yeah.
You are a font. You can write in the. You like Born and Raised so much. You can write in their style. Okay?
No, I learned Old English before. I learned Old English.
You like Born and Raised so much. You became Born and Raised, bro. You are born and raised.
It went from a compliment to you making fun of me.
No, for real.
But I mean, what do you even think of like Rude? Like, because they're not really.
I think that was kind of rude of them to do that. Somebody's design.
I don't think that's really a brand that like anyone really cares for. Like
it was like
a few
4 years ago, yo.
Yeah.
4 years ago, this would have happened. The whole world would have fucking.
It would have fallen.
The whole
It would have exploded. The world
would
have
have crumbled, gang. But now.
It's also like these brands like Psycho Bunny, like that was another brand that popped for a while. But they're like the same aesthetic where they go for like these type of like hype kind of people. Where like like the narco corrido Mexicans. Like,
500 balazos.
Like
Dun,
that's the
dun.
type of stuff they wear. Like I don't know, their demographics are weird. I feel like.
I've never heard of Psycho Bunny.
You've never heard of Psycho Bunny? Yo,
No.
if you see like the logo, maybe you'll
Psycho
recognize
Bunny.
it. It's just a bunny with like X's on the eye.
Wow.
They're big brands.
Really?
Yeah, they're huge. Like
That's crazy. It sounds like some shit that an emo bitch would wear.
They sell their stuff all the time at that sourcing event. They have the booth and everything. Like businessmen wear it. Like that's a polo that's like 100 to 80 to $100.
Businessmen wear?
Yeah.
Psycho Bunny?
Psycho Bunny.
They're like, when you pull up to the business video, what you got on right now?
Psycho Bunny
Psycho
polo.
Bunny, yo.
It's like drinking liquid death.
Uh,
You're fucking killing your thirst.
yeah. I like Liquid Death.
Liquid Death is fire. Yo,
Please
Liquid Death, if you want to
sponsor
sponsor
us.
us.
You want to send us water, yo? We're buying Kirkland water bottles right now, gang. Send us some Liquid
Please,
Death. I don't like the
bro.
sparkling shit. Google may like it.
I don't like the sparkling.
I don't like. Alright, just please send us
Just
the
the
regular
water,
water.
bro.
I'm cool with that. It's cheaper for you guys. Let us know. Send us the regular sparkling water or the regular spring
Bro,
water, whatever the fuck it's
I'll
called.
die on that shit, bro.
I will die on the hill of Liquid Death.
Liquid
Please
Death.
send us some
Oh.
water. Your water is fucking gas, bro.
Delicious. I don't know where you're
I don't
getting
know
it.
what you do. You sold your soul to the devil for water, gang.
It's insane.
So good. I would do it too.
What the fuck?
It's so good, bro.
Yo, but
It's something about drinking water from a can, gang.
Yo, that's so insane too.
That
yeah,
is like the
it's
fact that no
gross.
one ever thought of that.
And it doesn't like smell weird.
The
I feel
fact
like
that-
it would smell weird or something like
You know,
metal.
it doesn't
or something.
taste like metal either. It tastes
Yeah.
so good. Like I'll chug a
It's
liquid death.
fresh,
Bro,
always,
I can't even
bro.
like
a
I don't
nice
even
cold
chug
one.
water, but a liquid death water, I will chug that.
Dude, I've
bitch.
shotgun liquid that before.
Just water.
Bro, like it's so good.
I fuck with him.
That shit's hilarious
I
when
remember the first time I tried, I was really off it because I thought it was only sparkling water.
yeah.
And then I was like, some guy asked me at an event once, "You want some liquid death?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't like sparkling water." I was like, "They have normal water." I was like, "Okay, I'll try their normal water." Really good, bro.
Yeah.
Really fucking good. Please, liquid death, send us 2 cases.
It's not alcohol.
Send us 3 cases, gang.
Send us 6 cases.
Send us. We'll leave it on the table.
Send us
we'll
12
drink
cases.
it.
We will sit on it.
We will. I will sit on it.
I will put in the cans.
Yeah, shout out Liquid Death.
Shout out Liquid Death.
Liquid Death collab. And their marketing.
Yeah, insane.
Something when you talk about Liquid Death marketing, bro.
Well, like even remember when I showed you the Yeti casket they made, bro? Crazy. Like
Everything that they do.
they're pretty cool.
When they had the Tony Hawk skateboard that he actually used like some of his blood on or some shit like that. Yeah, bro, they kill it.
Shout out Liquid Death.
Yeah, shout out to them.
But next on the news, we got this Blasey thing. It's been a stigma right now in the air for a while. I think we kind of touched upon it a little bit a few episodes ago. But Blasey, has been lately in the controversial news because of his most recent encounter with Supreme. Supreme just dropped 3 items in the last 2 months where they've, kind of had very similar, very, very similar designs. Some may say too similar.
Some may say
to the T, but not to the T, but almost. Just missing that center.
Some may say to the, what's the letter before T? Maybe C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S,
S,
T,
D.
U, V. It's either the S or the U, gang.
But it ain't the 1 or the 2.
But it ain't the 1 nor the 2. It's a 3, gang.
It's either the S or the T or the D, but
it's not the 1 on. No,
yeah, so the first item we're gonna look at is Blasey had
the
dropped.
Benjamin. Let's do Benjamin.
That's where I was going, brother.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, Gooba, he fucking 180 from that one guy. Got all his bitches.
What?
On the fake account, 180.
No bitches, bro. No bitches. But yeah, the Benjamin Butler. So Blasey dropped. It was a hoodie.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what the Blasey piece was.
I think that may have been the Solid collab that they did.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go look though.
I think it is the Solid collab. So they dropped that, and then Supreme just dropped this last month a zip up or a hoodie. But it's almost Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah.
We got the pictures up here. You can see them. Okay. Very similar.
Yeah, they did a hoodie.
Very similar.
Oh no, it was like a knit sweater.
Knit sweater.
And then Blasey did it is a Solid collab.
Yeah.
Or I don't think so. I don't know.
Very Solid vibes.
Yeah. And then Blasey did the She Loves Me Now with the hands counting.
Hold on, brother. We're moving way fast.
What?
We're moving fast.
This is the next piece.
We haven't even finished on the first piece.
Yeah, we did.
Do you think they copied it?
I mean, Blasey doesn't own the fucking $100 bill.
I've seen that at the swap meet thousands of times before.
I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty similar. I mean,
it's a 50-50.
For me, it just feels like they have his shit on their mood board.
Yeah, they definitely are looking at like what he's doing. All right, and so the next, please continue, my love. I'm sorry.
Oh, he did the She Loves Me Now with like the hands counting money.
Yeah.
And then Supreme dropped the Max B shirt of him counting money, but it says She Loves Me Now on it as well. Well, he's not counting money. He just has like a money spread.
Face covered.
Yeah.
You can see it right here. It's kind of crazy as well. I mean,
that one, like, for those shirts, it looks like that's Max B's handwriting. But Max B's in jail right now. So either he sent them a letter from jail, but how is he gonna design that? You know what I mean? So it just kind of.
It's also very.
It's also very like he Blasey didn't say that they copied it. He said that they're piggybacking off him. So
like he's on their mood board.
he like I said, it does look like pieces like that. It's on their mood board. You know
yeah,
what
they're
I
very
mean?
similar esque. Like, and then the last piece, obviously, we've got the Stolen Arts Blasi collab, Last Supper belt, and then the Supreme Last Supper belt.
Yeah, and that was the first one we've ever talked about.
Yeah. So I did see a video saying like they've dropped stuff with the Last Supper before Supreme has. That they've also dropped stuff with like the dollar bill before. So I saw a little breakdown video of that. You know, kind of seeing both perspectives of everything. So it is like a very neutral kind of standpoint, I guess you can say. So I don't know, but yeah, like
Oh
you
wait,
said,
wait, 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 wait. Nikki Diamond in the comments. Nikki Diamond says Supreme already dropped this money hoodie in 2013, and this is just a reprint of an old design. So his hoodie is a copy, not theirs. The Last Supper Supreme graphic is one of the most popular designs from years ago, and now they just printed it on the belt. As for the Max B T-shirt, she loves me not," is a legendary thing of him counting money. Of course, they would put that when doing a collab.
as I was turning my argument, Nikki Diamond comes
Shut
in
that bitch down.
and agrees with my argument.
And
We're
then the
there.
comments to him, someone said, "Amen. Yeah, that's crazy. Reach to say that they're copying him." And then he said, "Max B actually said that. It's wild using the graphic that has been produced already and claiming it as original to create a original image." And then someone said, more comments. At Blasey, don't let them take your chicken and make it beef. Um, she loves me. She loves me not as a Max B thing, bro. Got to stop all that crying. Recon did the Oliver money print in 2004 and 5. So did DCMA in 2006. It was owned by the Madden Bros from Good Charlotte. I think 10 Deep did one too. Bros Reaching. That's not even original designs. Plus they did it better. So people are hating on Blasey. I think they're always gonna hate.
Oh yeah, but I mean, there's factual proof. Nikki Diamond came to,
Shut that bitch
shut
down.
it down. Nikki Diamond's been one of the longest in the
One of the
game.
godfathers of streetwear game.
Yeah, still
He's
standing.
the oldest in the
So
game for
yeah,
sure.
so I mean, and I mean, obviously Supreme's been around before them, but no one's like original standing from Supreme type shit. Like,
Bro, he came in fucking.
yeah. So see, as I was saying that he came and doubled. Nikki Diamond, shout out you, doubled down my facts that I was bringing up that weren't so sturdy, but you really built a foundation on my argument there. So
Yeah.
I mean, see, like it is kind of reaching. I get it, Blasey. Like you are doing a lot of good stuff, but at the same time, like,
Do you think like it's because he's so influential in the game that he just kind of assumes that like they are kind of, you know what I mean? Like
I mean, I kind of get it though. Like, yes, because you're gonna be watching the designers that are really inspirational and moving in the game. At the same time, like Supreme's way more well connected than we are. Like the stuff that Blasey does behind the scenes, like designs for other brands that we don't even know about. Like Supreme probably gets word about it and all that, so they probably like do watch and stuff. So at the end of the day, like maybe their creators are watching like what's trending and popping with these other brands that represent the West Coast or kind of these
it
raunchier
seems
kind
like
of.
Blasey knows who's on their design team.
Yeah, and so that's also why I'm saying.
Because he was very adamant on being like these blue-haired, red-haired motherfuckers over there.
But I think he's just saying like they have like these hipsters on their shit, like.
Maybe, but it seems a little to me like it was like directed towards.
I just kind of got like he's saying like these hipsters that just copy shit, like they got him on their team, and so they need new shit. But yeah, it could be like he knows whoever's on there, but I don't know. Yeah, at the same time, like I said, I was saying they've done it before, and Nicki Diamond said it again. Like, so I think that's another thing. Like, it's a design that nobody owns at the end of the day. You can say the fucking United States owns that design, the dollar bill.
Maybe not even them.
And then like the she loves me not a quote like not even what's his name?
Max B.
Max B. Like not even Max B didn't create that. That's like a thing that's been around forever. Like the thing with the flower petals where the girls would be like, he loves me not. Like So that's another kind of really
But I
far
guess he
reach.
created it with the money, him counting the money and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then there you go. So Blasie's argument there is Counter Strike, and then the what was the other one? Oh, and then
Last Supper,
the
bro.
bell, the last Supper. Like that's the thing everybody's used. I think like everybody
I
has.
haven't used it.
I haven't used it either, but like every like that aesthetic of the Last Supper kind of vibe. I get why like people use it, but it's also like yeah, you can't say you own that either. Like
You know who owns it? Jesus
God,
owns that shit, yo.
there's gonna be because you gotta
He said
realize there's
this
gonna
on
be
me.
brands. How many brands in fucking France or like Italy
Oui,
or
oui.
like that we don't know about have used the Last Supper on their shit, because they think it's cool, So at the end of the day, like shout out Blasey, he's a cool guy. When we met him,
He was really nice.
really nice, super nice.
Yeah.
But
I'm not saying you're wrong, I guess, but I'm also
I'm
not
not
saying you're
saying you're
right.
right. Yeah.
Ah, that was good. All right, for sure. Moving on to the next one. The
Yeah.
tariff shit right now is crazy, yo.
Insane.
Stock up. The tariffs are coming.
Buy shoes now.
Buy shoes now. Don't sell shoes.
Don't
Shoes
say
are gonna
hold
go up in
on.
price,
They're gonna go up.
according
Hold
to
on
Wally.
to them.
So yeah, the whole tariff thing is going crazy right now. But one thing though, that if you have placed an order before May 2nd, my boy, and your manufacturer is trying to tell you, or your provider or whatever that ships stuff over here is trying to tell you that the price has gone up due to the recent tariffs, you gotta tell them to actually show you that the price has gone up, because they may just be trying to get a bag off you, gang.
Damn, they're trying to jip you
Yeah.
guys,
So
bro.
according to some guy on the Instagrams, he said that yeah, the tariffs don't go into effect till May 2nd. So if they are trying to
Order now, go big now. You didn't order that 100, order it now. Cause
I'm glad I
later,
really don't have anything in production overseas right now.
yeah, I think it's if your main source of production is overseas, you're gonna be stranded on your island. Like you need to learn how to use resources around you. At the end of the day, it's easier, cheaper.
Cheaper.
It's easier, cheaper, and faster. Um,
You can make less product.
less product, faster turnout time.
Bro, those pants, they sold out at the event. I just restocked on them. I'm gonna make more
make more.
and get them back to the same amount that I made the first time.
Sunday. Like
The amount of how quick the pants are here tomorrow.
yeah,
I dropped them off to the homie. A week from now, I have pants again.
and that's what I was gonna say too. Like finish time here, if you do it locally or source it nearby, like can be anywhere from a week to 2 weeks, depending if you gotta get it shipped. Overseas, they tell you 3 months, turn 6 months because customs didn't let it through. Send it back. They gotta send it back. So like there's a lot of stuff you can't account for when you're ordering overseas, and you're really holding yourself like to a small like circle, like when you could expand so much easier. But you can go to California and go to all those sweatshops and all that shit and go find all the shit that you're looking for and get it for cheaper. I mean, you think that bedazzled like jacket and shit you make is only on fucking Alibaba and all that shit? You can find it on Superline. You can find it on GP, Garment Placement, whatever the fuck it's called. Like, it's not anything crazy, especially like, bro, you can order patches for just as cheap and do printing for just as cheap. So I think at the end of the day, like, if you're struggling or limiting yourself because you can't get stuff, you need to try harder.
Definitely, I feel like, I mean, we've said it before, we'll say it again. Bro, these fucking brands are basically giving you really good quality blanks, bro, that look manufactured already anyway. I mean, yeah, maybe like there are some stuff that like maybe you can't put a logo on the pocket or some shit like that, bro, but a real designer will work his way around it. You know what I mean? A real
Yeah.
designer will still make something cool without having to redesign the wheel or having to fucking.
Who said that? JSM. That was the best quote I heard. Like it was really good and solid. Motherfuckers out here trying to redesign the wheel instead of just working with what they got already.
Well, there's already stuff that works clearly. What are you?
Yeah, like you do
know?
not have to, try and reinvent a new t-shirt, bro. Like, no, it's not going to change the fact that it's just another t-shirt. So I think at the end of the day, trying to overwork something that doesn't need to be overworked, like doesn't make sense. It's also like you're not doing anything because we talked about it about someone, where like you're not doing anything where it's so far ahead in fashion where people don't understand it either. You're doing something of the time that's not crazy. So it's also like, why are you working so hard on doing something that's not different? Like you're just doing what everyone else is making. So I think at the end of the day, because you got to realize, like, I mean, obviously Hellstar doesn't have their own printing and all that, but like, imagine like if they have all that shit in California, they're all doing it in California.
Hellstar does it in house.
Yeah, see, so I mean, that's what I'm saying. So it's always easier to do it in house locally than going overseas and spending these big bucks. These bigger brands are saving half the cost of shipping and all that because they're just buying t-shirts in bulk,
It just
zip-ups
goes
in
back
bulk.
to like, bro, you see all of these people on like, bro, motherfuckers hitting me up talking about, let's go to sourcing, let's do this, let's do like, why? What do you need to go? Like, bro, just go on Superline right now and you'll find whatever you need. Of these people make bags, these people make shoes, these people make this, these people make that. They have a card in the video. What do you need to go there?
Yeah. It's also like, bro, I went to sourcing and from my experience, it's like, why do I go to sourcing if I'm gonna
Bro,
complain that
you guys were
everybody?
like fucking trying to make me feel like, oh, I didn't go, so I missed out on this whole.
Yeah,
My brand isn't gonna succeed now
but
because I
it's
didn't
also
go to that
like,
event.
yeah, and it's also like, what am I like? What am I caring about this if I'm gonna complain that everyone only does 100 minimums? Like, what's the whole point of me being there if I'm like, well, everyone only does 100 minimums? Like, I'm gonna hit them up for a sample, but never hit them up again. Like, no, like that's stupid. Like, obviously, that's the goal is work with bigger manufacturers in the future, but you don't have to rush that. So when like push comes to shove, bro, do what you can and work with what you got here in hand. You know what's easier.
Bro, we're tapped in with people that are creating for these big brands in LA.
Yeah.
And why haven't we hit them up? Because like we don't. Why are you gonna hit the plug up if you're just gonna waste his time?
Yeah,
You
like
know what I
what are
mean?
you doing asking for prices if you're
What
not
are you
ready
gonna
to
hit up the
buy?
plug that only sells pounds talking about let me get a fucking a dub?
An eight, yeah,
He's
like
not gonna look at you. He's not even gonna look in your general direction, bro.
yeah.
So
So at the end of the day, like it's also that like you gotta realize your time is money, and the more time you spend wasting it on like struggling on getting the right stuff because you have to go through so many samples when you could have done it for on rip. Like I said, doing patches and finding someone that sews stuff in your local neighborhood is easier than waiting 6 months when you can have it. There's blank sites dedicated to just like jackets, to jeans, to so at the end of the day, it's like you just gotta look because bro, Superline, like you said, they ship in 3 days max. 5 if anything. So I
bro,
think
I ordered those pants on Monday, and they're here already tomorrow, which is Friday,
5 days. So it's
from Georgia to my house.
yeah. So I think that's the other thing, bro, is looking at turnaround times and cost effectiveness. I was talking about it with you, like about the event. Like we want to go big on this event, but it's also like you don't want to put in more than you're gonna get out of it, because at the end of the day, that's not like smart. That's not a successful move. Like if you're trying to move accordingly and like to grow, putting in more money into this event, that's not really focusing on just your brand, where it's a group thing. Obviously, that's good, but putting all your eggs in one basket is not the thing to do, especially where you're hoping you're going to be able to make that back. Like we're all going in blind eyed. Like we know it's going to be a dope turnout, but at the end of the day, like not everyone always buys. Like you gotta always realize that not everyone buys shit. So if people pull up to just hang out, pull up for vibes, that's always sick. I'm happy for that, but at the end of the day, it's also like on our end, we're trying to not spend more than we need to. So I think it's the same thing with clothing. Like why spend all this money when you can cut that in half and still have some. Because then you're not struggling like I can't even get shit going because I'm spending $130 on one sample when that's an order of blanks. Like you get 15 blanks, 15 t-shirts is gonna be like 150. 15 hoodies is gonna be around 200. But it's like you're spending that money on shipping, $200 just for shipping, plus the 1,000 to get your 50 hoodies that you're hoping to get rid of. Like so yeah, I think like it's a scale. You got to find the
A
balance.
lot of people say when you manufacture, it's the same as getting it like printed here and you get more pieces or whatever, but also like you aren't able to feel the quality. You aren't able to, you know what I mean? Like
That's another
it's
thing. You
like
can
a,
tell them.
or not only that, yeah, when you manufacture, you can make exactly what you want, but also like if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, then
But like
does that
Eric with
even
Superline, like you asked me, are you actually weighing your shirts though? Like it says 480 GSM, but are you weighing it to see it's 480 GSM? Like the manufacturer can tell you that and then just give you some cheap shit. Like no, it is though. Like so at the end of the day, I think that's another thing. Like you said, having it up front, you can't feel it, you can't see it. So I mean, it's easier to order one shirt off a blank website and get it in a week than just fully
the way I
hoping.
look at it is people like Diamond, people like Hundreds, people like that, bro. For the longest time, their brands were popping and everything, and all they were using was printing on blanks.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And they still made that shit work.
yeah,
So like at the end of the day, bro, like I feel like all of these kids are so pressured to do manufacturing just because that's the fucking
what these big
the
brands are
word on the
doing.
street right now. It's just
Yeah,
manufacturing. If you're not manufacturing, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? So everybody's so pressured, like, oh, everyone's manufacturing. I gotta manufacture. It's like, bro, like, take it fucking day by day. Take it slow, and you'll get there.
yeah,
Like you don't need to rush into anything, bro.
yeah. Like it's your first year in. What do you need 100 items for? Like,
We're gonna sit on them, bro.
yeah,
You're gonna sit on 10.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Unless you're the fucking popular kid in high school where you got all these kids that are gonna support you like that, like, and you make 10 T-shirts, then yeah, go ahead. But like, other than that, like, bro, getting when you're in your 20s or in your 30s, getting someone that's your friend or someone you know to buy a fucking shirt, you're asking someone for $40, and they're like, "I'm gonna give you $40 for this T-shirt." Like, so at the end of the day, yeah, you also have to
I
realize,
was
like,
explaining this to the kid at the sneaker convention, um, like the fact that you go to like the table and there's no resale value on my table, right? So like when someone's giving me $40, they're giving me $40 off the fact of either they fuck with what's on the table or they fuck with me,
yeah,
right? They're not giving me $40 because they're like, I can take this and make 80,
go flip it, yeah,
you know? Like I buy those Nikes because I can take them and make $50 off them.
yeah,
You feel? But if I were just to buy them just because I like them so much, I wouldn't buy them every time.
yeah,
You know what I mean? If I couldn't make any money off them, I wouldn't buy them every time.
yeah,
So it's just like guess I'm providing some type of value that in their eyes is still worth. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'll still pay for this. Whether, like I said, they either fuck with who I am or what I make.
yeah,
Or both. It could be both too. But at the end of the day, bro, it's not like you're buying that hoodlum piece because you're like, oh, this is gonna make me so much money to resell this in the future. So it just kind of like, I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, like, you kind of just have to like you always say, provide like that value, and
yeah.
it's like you can't like fucking, I don't know, you can't just rely on I don't even know where I was taking that from.
No, yeah, like you can't expect the shirt to sell itself almost. Like you have to sell the shirt. You have to sell your item. Like yeah, like we talked about it a month ago or two. Like you have to provide value to all your items because yeah, like you said, our shit has no resale value as it is. So it's like yeah, people either have to be sold on it or you go buy a car and obviously you like a car, but you want to hear more reasons on why you should like this car and buy it. You don't want to be like, oh, I want this car, and the car salesman be like, okay, great. You want to drive it? No, okay, let's go sign papers. Like, you want the car salesman to be like telling you like, oh yeah, it's got these seats. They go recline all the way back. They're also heated, this and that. And you're like, oh, I didn't even know that. Like, just because you think it's valuable, you need to be sold on it still. Like it's not just a oh, dude, I like this vape. Like, no, have you tried? You heard when you're on the phone with me, people ask me, have you tried this vape? Like, because people also want that's value to them. Is the flavor good or am I gonna hate this? Like, so yeah, just value is so important in any aspect. Like, even if it's not a sell point, making someone like you that adds value because in the future it might be a sell. That one guy with the piercing, like the gauges. He's a skinny dude. We've seen him at like the last 4 or 5 events, and he always comes says what's up to us. Like, and he doesn't buy anything, but it was just off genuine fucking with us. He comes says what's up, and he'll talk to you for a bit, and then he'll dip out or whatever. But we added some value that where to him he'll take 5 minutes out of his day to come say what's up and talk to you.
It's like almost he's looking for us at these events.
Yeah, and so even then it's like but we're not selling him on
And bro,
anything.
and I treat him the same as the person that spends $180 at the table.
Yeah, you're not like, oh, you're not gonna buy
Yeah, fuck off. I
yeah,
don't do that shit. I don't care.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
oh,
at the end of the day, bro, it just kind of like I'm gonna something my dad always told me, like you're gonna treat the janitor the same way as you treat the CEO. You
yeah.
know, like everybody's the same. Everybody's a fucking human at the end of the day, bro. None of us are better than, none of us are cooler than the fucking other
The
person.
next
None of them
person,
are.
yeah.
You know what I mean? No one's bigger than the program, bro. At the end of the day, bro. Realistically, it's all of us against the world. You feel so like,
And that's the problem. Like everyone feels like they're competing with everyone else, instead of being a
or like
team
everybody
effort.
just thinks that like, oh, what, you're not bringing anything to my life? Well, fuck you. And it's like, bro, like I really don't care. Like like I said, I treat everybody the same. Whether you're spending money on my table or you're not, you're gonna get the same amount of respect. You feel?
Yeah,
Like it's like we're all here for what? At least you're checking it out. At least you stopped by, bro. For me, at least you fucking pulled up. That's the main fucking thing. Is if you pull up, I don't give a fuck whether you spend any money or not. It means you care. You're
yeah.
here.
You're checking
You're
it
here
out.
right now. You
Yeah,
know. So
yeah. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, like value is the most important thing. People only love Supreme now because of the value they've created. People only love Walmart because Walmart provides value to people. They sell them the things that they need and want. Like you have to think like in the bigger spectrum of things as well when it comes to selling shit. Like, yeah, the passion is there, but you also have to be smart about it and business ethical. Like it is fun in games, but also like you have to take it serious because if it's just fun in games, you're never gonna really grow. You're not gonna see any real potential growth in anything. So yeah,
did you
but
see the Supreme billboard that got tagged?
yeah, that was sick.
I don't know what crew it was, but that was cool. That was a cool idea.
Looks
They were
sick.
quick with it too,
Yeah, that billboard been up for like a week, I think.
and they hit it in a week.
Yeah, so
And
that's
then
sick.
Supreme already took it down.
Yeah,
They took it down like
Miami
a few.
Supreme popping apparently, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
it opened today.
Fire.
They
Gotta
had
check
the
it
store
out.
box logo.
Supreme, fly us out to the Miami store. We can do a little
I want to go back to Miami. Have you ever
tour.
been to
You
Miami?
been to Miami?
It's
Oh yeah, you
gas.
went to Disney World.
Yeah, no,
Damn, you went to
that's
Miami
not.
multiple
That's in
times.
Orlando.
Oh yeah,
Disney World's in Orlando. Miami's a
yeah,
different.
yeah. It's yeah,
I
different
went to
city.
Orlando. That was with my family. Then I went to Miami with the homies. It was fucking insane, bro.
Yeah, you went to strip
Miami's
club.
crazy. No,
No strip clubs out
no,
there. They're lit
no.
out
There
there.
are, but I didn't
No,
go.
yeah, they're lit out there.
No, we stayed in the sick Airbnb.
Miami's BBL
Um,
Central.
it had like two fucking, like it had like two balconies in the Airbnb, bro. She was fire. Um, and then we got there and it was a fucking tropical storm.
Oh, what the
It
fuck?
was fucking hella rainy, bro. And I drove in that shit. Like it was so
You
rainy
drove
that
all the way to Miami?
no, I drove in Miami.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
drove
was
in
like,
Miami.
what the fuck?
No, bro. There was a tropical storm and like it was so much, bro, that the cars would stop on the freeway. It was so flooded that literally so much water was on the freeway that the cars would stop.
They weren't working.
No, it was like so too much water, bro. It was like
God
overflowing.
damn.
Like I remember, like it was like literally like on the freeway, like it was like the walls were just containing the water, bro. It was so full.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I went to the store to get some shit, and then the homie stayed at the Airbnb, and I'm driving, and I could not even see, bro. I was like, holy fuck.
We gotta go to Florida.
And then get to the store, and that bitch is closed, gang.
What store?
Bro, it was insane.
Just a regular store?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
you were
was
just getting
fucking
like snacks
crazy.
or some
Yeah,
shit?
yep. That shit
Oh.
was crazy. I was like, holy fuck.
What'd you go do out there?
We were there for like a week, I think. Literally just went to the beach. We went to a couple clubs. Um, the nightlife in Miami is insane, bro.
Yeah.
I remember we were leaving a club because there was a fight in there. It was like 2 in the morning. There's like a fight, and then we're like outside the club. We're like, I'm looking for all the homies because we all kind of got like separated, you know. And then I go outside and there was this homie talking to this dude, and this dude's like, "Oh, I'm from Miami, blah blah blah, this and that, blah blah blah. I got an apartment that's up here on like one of these high-rise buildings, you know,
Yeah.
like all this other shit." And then anyway, like I go and talk to them, and the guy's like basically saying like, you guys can come back and check out my apartment if you guys want, like blah blah blah, like we can hang out there. And
Yeah.
then like he was a cool guy. I guess the homie's been talking to him all night, and like he's been buying him. Like this guy was rich, bro. I guess he's been buying the homie drinks and shit, you know. So then I get there and I'm like the homie's talking to him. The guy's trying to invite him back to his apartment, And I'm like, no, bro, like we're not going back. Like that's crazy. What if we get fucking kidnapped? Like what
This
if we get,
guy.
you know? Like no, bro, that's
You're a
crazy.
weenie.
So then the rest of the homies come, and then I'm like, this motherfucker is trying to go back to this random dude's apartment. We don't even know. And they're like, what's wrong with that? Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
And I was the only one. They're like, well, you can just wait for us in the car. I was like, fuck that. I'd rather go like with all you guys that waited in the fucking car by myself.
Did you go?
Yeah, I was like,
Was it a
fuck
good
that.
time?
It was a crazy, bro,
See?
crazy ass. Like literally, like he was on like the, like out of the 20th story, he was on like the 14th, bro. And like it was
The
like
view was sick.
overlooking, and then the other building, it was like a pool, you know, like no one was. It was 2 a.m. It wasn't the fucking pool, but it was like a pool, and like I have a video still. The view was amazing, bro. It was fun. We were up there for like 4 hours, like nah, probably like 2 hours. We went home. We got home at like 5 or 6.
See, lesson learned.
But yeah, if some random guy at a bar tells you to come back to his
No,
apartment,
not a bar, a club, and if he looks wealthy and if he seems lit.
he didn't look wealthy at all.
I know.
He just looked like some rant. Like, bro, he looked like he was capping about everything. And then we go to his apartment, he was not capping about everything. Bro, like, yeah, the shit was nice as fuck.
All right.
It was crazy. But yeah, Miami's insane. I want to go back, bro. Definitely. When we went there, we checked out round 2. I think that's like the only store we checked out. I don't think there was much stores out there. We went.
Probably a lot better now.
Went to Kiss, I think.
You want
And
Kiss?
then, yeah, I want Kiss.
Dude,
And
those
then there's, like,
was
these,
it the
like-
shakes?
Yeah, those are fire.
Those are so good, bro. I almost
so
didn't
fire.
get one.
You were like,
I almost
no.
wasn't gonna get one.
Yeah, the
And
one
then
I
we
think
took
you
the-
made was better than what I made.
We took the gassest nap ever after.
In the fucking street.
Yeah, just
That's
those,
insane.
Bro,
We
we're
didn't even
living-
pay for parking.
we're living the life. I don't think we had to pay for parking that day.
We just laid there and
But
slept
that's
for hours.
that's living the life. Just sleeping in the car
Next to a bar.
next to a bar for 3 hours.
And like people that were like trying to make TikTok videos next to us, remember?
Oh yeah,
The
bro,
three
this
dudes?
is a dream though. Like,
And then like people were just being loud as fuck because we were right by a bar, they're, like screaming and shit.
yeah,
I just kept waking up, looking, and
you go back to sleep. Yeah, but GV Gallery just threw a pop up at the Mariners Stadium in Seattle, the baseball
They're
stadium.
from Seattle. I think.
Oh, are they? I think that's super cool. Like the amount of reach they have. The line was long as fuck.
I
Talk
think it's
about
their
long.
hometown.
Huh?
I think that's their hometown.
But aren't they going on a tour?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, big start up to their tour. I wonder where they're gonna
Utah.
hit in Utah. I
Salt
hope,
Lake for sure.
yeah, but I hope it's not like an ass pizza parking lot situation in the park in West Jordan.
Well, bro, if they're doing the Mariner Stadium.
No, yeah, big budget. So, but I think that's cool. GV Gallery's killing it, bro. Like with their whole Raspberry Hill stuff and everything. Like they're popping.
You
I've
know
seen
what
them
GV
around.
Gallery stands for?
Gay Vatos Gallery. That was good on the fly.
Yeah. But yeah, they're
What does
killing
it
They
stand
definitely
for?
have, like, a
You
big
can't just leave me
budget.
hanging.
That's what it is. You got
No,
it.
what does it
You
stand
got it,
for?
eh?
What does GV Gallery
But
stand for?
the one thing I hate about GV Gallery is how fucking baggy their pants are, bro.
Were you gonna make a joke? And
Huh?
I made a joke.
No,
What does it stand
I
for?
was
then?
being dead ass, but you got it.
No, oh my god.
That was it. Just how baggy their pants are, bro.
I like
I would,
it.
I would love.
I need
their
to buy a
pants, but
pair of pants.
holy fuck, they're way too goddamn.
Bro,
baggy.
I need to figure out Boohoo Man. You heard of this brand? No? Brand from the UK. They're pretty big, pretty popular. But they're like the Sheen for men. Bro, they sell all their jeans for like $20 to $40. And they do like this like Batson, cut and sew style, Raspberry Hills baggy kind of style, Janko kind of style stuff. And it's crazy to me because they sell their shit for so fucking cheap.
It's funny. I always think about you. Like I think it was a couple podcasts ago. They're like, "Who's doing what Batson is doing?" Like everybody.
I said that? Oh,
yeah, it was like a couple pods ago.
Yeah.
You're like, but who's doing what they're doing? I'm like, everybody.
Yeah, but like it's copying. Like I think like Batson really did start their own lane.
Yeah.
Like
What even is their lane? What would you say?
It-
Circles on clothes.
it's like very futuristic, raunchy, high fashion.
Circles on.
It's like if opium was actually good. Like
Okay, I'll give you that.
if opium was
Okay.
good, Batson is
That
that description.
if I didn't know what Batson was and I was blind,
Yeah.
no, you can't.
No,
Okay, that was bad.
no.
Okay, if I didn't know what Batson was,
Because then you would know what opium
know?
was. Yeah.
and you said it's like good opium, and I'd be like, okay, I can imagine.
It's like fire, futuristic, good opium, high fashion streetwear.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Like
for sure.
Batson is top tier.
Shout out Afrofu.
Shout out Afro Fool.
He's killing it with
Kills it all the time.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the photographers out here in
Shout
Utah.
out Jay Cuts.
Trey
Shout out
Amici.
Jesus. Shout out Trey.
Yeah,
Shout
bro.
out Google. He photographs sometimes too.
Shout out Omar. Omar Pablo photographs all his own pictures.
Realistically, except for this last shoot. Shout out to Jesus' girlfriend for photographing the corpse. That shit turned out really good.
Jesus' girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I could say that on the pod. Jesus' friend, that's a girl. Ah, there you go.
But Adidas copies Prada
Adidas copied Mason Margiela too.
and Mason Margiela. Oh, was it Mason Margiela?
And yeah, it was Mason Margiela.
I thought you said Prada.
Copied Reebok with their commercial.
On the ad. Oh, it wasn't Prada. It was Mason
No, it
Margiela.
was
I put
Mason
Prada.
Margiela.
Oh, never mind. But that Reebok or the Adidas
I think
ad.
Prada just bought a company, one of them, a big company.
Did they?
Yeah, I forgot which one it was though. Sorry, guys.
That Adidas commercial though, I think it's fire. Like the whole, cause like if you break it down, like deep cut.
Break it down.
The Ice-T reference, cause Ice-T had that song about Adidas 6 a.m. Police at my door, fresh Adidas squeaking across the bathroom floor, and that was like really big in hip hop. So I think that's like cool reference. They're bringing it in, like, cause he could have gotten any other detective guy, and he also always only does detective roles. Like he's in all those like police shows as a detective. So another like kind of reference. But then there's the Anthony
Fantana.
Fuck, what's his name? Fuck. Okay, I can't think of his name at the moment. But there's new shoes. I think they're cool. Yeah, you can say they copied that ad for Reebok. It is pretty like smart original ad, with the ankles broken or whatever, and I fuck with it. But it's also like that ad was what, 60 years ago? That's being so dramatic. Like 30 years ago. So I mean, it's not okay to copy or steal, but it's also like that shit was 30 years ago. Like, but it's the director that directed it, so I get where he's kind of, because if it's your own art, then I guess yes.
It's like Blasey coming out and being like, Supreme, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Why has this been the stealing cast, bro?
Yeah, I know the last few episodes has just been copying and stealing. It's what's trending
They
right
really
now.
taking that shit to heart. It came up on everybody's feed. The good artists copy great artists.
Yeah,
steal.
and
They're
everyone's
like,
been.
I'm a great artist, bro. I'm stealing this shit.
And
but then the thing is that people can't even admit they stole it, bro.
That's the other thing. Please.
What did I do when you told me where'd you get this idea from?
Please, admit where you're inspired from. Like at the end of the day,
can't even admit it, bro.
Like that's you gotta accept that first.
Bro, it's cooler to me to hear like, bro, this was from a shirt that I used to wear back in the day. Like it was a vintage shirt, blah blah blah. But I remade it because that's way cooler to me. I'm like, damn, bro.
And I think you think that is because you know how normal of a human you sound like and how relatable that is to be like, oh, when I was a kid, I had this thing that I liked and it reminded me of this, and you're like, oh, I know what you're talking about or some shit. Compared to like, no, I invented this. I read this book and I
then you show them
sat
like, bro,
in the dark.
really? It awfully looks like this. Nope, I've never seen that before. Like, bro.
So yeah, I think like you're not this super genius. At the end of the day, we all gotta stop pretending we're super geniuses.
Except for Kid Super.
Or Kanye West.
Dude, Kid Super is babe shit. I thought it already dropped.
I did too, but it was not. It had not. And then they did the second lookbook with Ray and
so
Kai.
Fire, dude. The photos with all the hood zipped up all the way. So good.
Sick. Yeah, no, Kid Super's dope. I fuck with him. Hopefully we can get him on the podcast soon. That's a goal interview for me. Yeah. I would come with fire questions and not blank.
Bro, you're gonna be like, so who's your inspiration?
I mean, I would like to know who inspires Kid Super.
All right, guys.
But
we love you guys.
We're gonna go, Grub.
Thank you so much for everything. I love you guys. And if I can leave you guys with anything this episode, is that if you're mad at me, put a cape on so you can be super mad, my boy. Bye.
Bye.